It's been a season unlike any other for Clay High School's Carmen Madrid. The sights and sounds are what you'd expect to see and hear inside a gym, but one person has been missing. 5 months ago, Carmen's life completely changed.
All of a sudden, there was just a big thud and told me to call 911. I just did the instructions that they told me to do until they got there.
Paramedics were not able to save Carmen's dad, Ben.
They say it was cardiac arrest. So he had a heart attack. She was there as everything was going on.
Do you imagine that it's extra difficult for her given those circumstances?
Yes. To have to see your dad go before you, right in front of you. Yes.
What was your dad like, Carmen?
He was just that type of person that would just bring a smile to the room.
The days and months since his death have been hard for Carmen.
My concern, one, was for her and her emotional state, and secondly, I knew that she was probably gonna shut down and maybe not even want to play.
Carmen's dad was such a big part of her life when it came to sports. He coached her in softball, he was at every basketball game, and now he wouldn't be. But she found the courage to play, and the team made warm-up shirts with B Madrid down their sleeves.
We really came together as a family for Carmen, and we all love her to death, and we all support each other, so that made it even more important for us to be even more like a family this year.
How fulfilling is that?
It feels great to know, like, teammates like that, no matter what we go through, like, I know they'll always have my back.
Would you be at the point in which you are right now without this team?
Honestly, I don't think I would. I wouldn't feel as happy as I would around others. I think I would seclude myself away from other people. I feel comfortable opening up and talking to them.
How special was senior night for you and the entire family?
Very emotional. I'm glad we could all be together here to support her.
Carmen's mom, Kelly, uses the word all. Yes, Ben may not be there in person, but his smiling face is.
You can't miss it.
Kelly had a cutout made of Ben, and she brings him to every game. What type of feeling do you have when you look up and see him?
It just makes it feel like everything was normal again. It makes me feel great, like, oh, I can just look up at my dad and just laugh, because even if he was here, I just look up at my dad and I laugh all the time.
Why is that?
I don't know, it's just a relationship that we have. We're always just cracking around with each other.
I know she knows that her dad's there watching her, but, you know, it was just a physical reminder to look up in the stands and see her dad smiling at her. He's happy that she is following her dreams.
Grant Zimmerly casts a large shadow, standing 6 foot 4 inches tall, and he weighs 285 pounds. Last year, this big guy didn't even play at all because of an injury.
It happened last two-a-day before our first scrimmage, last practice, like one of the last plays. I was just 10, 15 yards downfield, and I went to stop, a little like freak incident.
Go, come on, Gavin, go. He tore his ACL and MCL in his knee, but after 7 months of rehabilitation, he's back to 100%, and he has verbally committed to UT's scholarship offer.
They're getting the real deal, man. I mean, he's got all the measurables that they look for while still having the hip flexibility, strength, and athleticism to play there. Realistically, because of his injury last year, it probably cost him Power 5 offers, and I think they're getting that type of kid.
He's proud to go to a local college, just like his older brother, Cade. But Cade goes to BG.
It's just fun, kind of like competition, but like obviously we always compete as brothers, so it's just now we get to do it at the collegiate level, which is amazing.
Grant is following Cade's example, but Grant is also leading by himself. And since he missed all of last year, he's out to prove himself.
We all need gas in our tank to make us run a little hotter, and if that's what does it for Grant, then and I think he's right. I really do. I know he had some dates circled last year where he was going to get a chance to go against big-time competition and prove himself, and unfortunately he didn't get to do that. But he's found a home and a good fit, and he ended up in a really good place.